Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Magnificent Motors NG. So today we'll be talking about something very important, which is your tire, knowing your vehicle tire, the recommended tire for your vehicle, and also knowing the recommended tire pressure for your vehicle. Right, so we'll start with tire pressure. So every vehicle manufacturer actually sticks the recommended tire pressure for your vehicle somewhere in your vehicle. So for this vehicle, you can actually find that on the door jamb, which is actually here. You can actually see. So what it says basically is on the door jamb, it gives you the size of the tire that's recommended for this vehicle, which is a P235/45R1793W. We'll come back to this. But here, the tire pressure recommended for this vehicle is actually 33 psi for the front tire and 32 psi for the back tire. Right. So what does this mean? Um, we've had situations where you go to a vulcanizer to actually pump your tire. And in this part of the world, I'm not sure why, but it seems in this part of the world, the vulcanizers they just love pumping in 40 psi, which is actually dangerous. So how is this dangerous? Let's take an example. For example, you're going on a journey and your vulcanizer actually pumps in 40 psi for you. You're traveling from Lagos to, let's say, Benin. So what happens? While you're driving on the road, the contact your tire has with the floor actually generates heat. And what does this heat do? It actually expands your tire significantly. Depending on how cool or how hot the day is, it expands your tire, which means you get to have extra PSIs in your vehicle tire, which is very bad. And one other thing we need to know is every tire has a maximum PSI it can allow into it. So what happens at the end of the day is you're driving with your vehicle with 40 PSI pumped into your tire. The manufacturer of your tire says it's maximum of 50 psi that can go into that tire, and you start your journey from Lagos to Benin. Before you get to Benin, that tire might blow up, and then you start calling your village people. It's not your village people, it's just you not knowing the recommended PSI for your vehicle. So please guys, you guys need to always make sure you look for where it's been written on your vehicle. Most times it's at the door jamb like I just showed you. Sometimes you actually have it in your fuel filler cap. That's around where you put in fuel in your vehicle. When you open it, you'd see the information there. It's very critical that we stay within the recommended PSI of our vehicle. For example, this actually uses a 33 PSI for the front tires while 32 PSI for the back. So if I'm going to a vulcanizer, I tell them, please pump this at 33, pump this at 32, so that when you're driving, you're safe. You're not thinking about your village people following you and all that stuff. Right. So something else we would want to talk about is actually knowing your vehicle tire. So every vehicle has a recommended tire size for their vehicle. So what we've noticed in this part of the world is that your car comes with a 17-inch rim and a particular tire size. But people tell you, oh, your mechanic tell you, oh, God, this your motor too low. If you drive now, you go to scratch under. You now ask your mechanic, what do I need to do so it doesn't scratch? Your mechanic comes out and tells you, oh, go buy big tire way big so that I go carry the car up. Ah, my brother, my sister, the OEM that manufactured these cars and everything and told you the recommended tire size, they actually have a reason why they did that. So what happens when you increase the ride height of your vehicle is that the drivability of your vehicle becomes bad. The stability becomes bad. Then the center of gravity of your vehicle is a complete mess. So what that means is your vehicle would not have that balance it had from the factory, right? So that is also a safety hazard. So let me just show you guys where you see the actual size of your tire. So on this vehicle, on this tire, you can see the size of the tire is a 235/45R17. So this R17 is just the diameter of the rim, which is a 17-inch rim. And there's a letter after this 17, which is a W. So these tires have letters. These tires have ratings, and these ratings are denoted with letters, right? So for W, I'll actually post it. I'll post the tire ratings to show you guys what particular rating. So what the ratings do basically is there's a particular maximum speed each tire rating specifies. So for example, this W now, for example, might just denote that the maximum speed this tire can go is 240 km/h. So you don't have to drive this more than that. So I would drop the tire rating here so that you guys can see what the tire rating looks like. And please guys, if you want a car that wouldn't scratch on the floor, just go straight for an SUV instead of a sedan, or you get something that will be at least a little bit off the ground. For someone like me, I love my cars low so that I can actually drive a bit. I can actually get to 200. I know no one is chasing me, but I always prefer them low like this. It gives the car more stability on the road and more balance, guys. So these are the things you need to look out for your own safety, so that you don't think that your village people almost caught you. You start going to church to give testimonies and all that. So guys, please take note of these things I just mentioned for your own safety. Thanks guys. Please do not forget to like this video, drop a comment. You can ask questions, you can drop comments. Basically, reshare this video, subscribe, also turn on post notifications so that you know when we post great content for you guys. Thanks very much and have a wonderful week.